Hiya! Alright, get to know the real me. I need an intro now because my YouTube is starting to advance. The lighting has changed and I feel more shoot, I feel better. Alright, get to know me. Get to know me. Get to know. Alright, number one. Where did you grow up? I was born in Germany, moved to Ireland, and I don't have the Irish accent. And I, as soon as I was born, they were like, "Auf Wiedersehen," and then I flew to Ireland, and Ireland houses in Ireland are so nice. They're big. Will I go back to Germany in the future? Never say never. You never know. I like hot places and I like hot countries, but after this heat wave recently, I think I've changed my mind. I think right now I like the cold, so maybe I'll raise my child in Germany, you never know the future. I love pink so much and it just makes me feel relaxed and it makes me feel alive because these days I've been feeling really down. I don't want to say depressed, but yeah, I've been going through it. So when I see pink, it reminds me that there's more to life, you know. It's the small things that really bring you joy. My perfect, my guys, I stutter a lot. Sorry. My perfect Sunday is definitely me going out. I love going out on Sundays. I don't like going out on Mondays. I know everyone hates Mondays, but genuinely, I don't think I've ever met someone who goes out on a Sunday. But I don't like it when people have the mindset that Sunday is a resting day. I don't believe that. I feel like Saturday is a resting day, Sunday is when you go out because no one is around. One thing that was really embarrassing is when I was doing placement at school for children and we're all going around and it's like a game when it's like, you know, what colour socks are you wearing? And it came to my part. I didn't know the teachers were going to join into on the game. I thought it was just for the children. And they were like, "He, miss, shows your socks." And I was like, alright. Forgetting that I wore different coloured socks. And then it was my turn, and the children were like, "She's got on different coloured socks." They were like red and blue, and I felt so humiliated. Because what they even said to that, I was just like, yeah, so I just had to hit the smile. You can never go wrong with a smile. When I feel really awkward, I show both my teeth, like, when I'm okay, anyways, yeah, that's my awkward smile. So if you guys ever see me and you're like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hi," I want to crawl in a cave. So, do you like spicy food? I like spicy pizza. Like, I don't think anything's spicy for me. I can't remember last time I had something spicy and I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so hot, I can't take it." Literally not. I don't think I actually find I've got a really good tolerance. Like, if I was ever on hot ones, I don't even think I'd define it spicy. I feel like that's just me. I used to drink hot water whilst eating spicy food just to hurt myself. I don't know why I did that. That was so. Anyways, wait? How do you like to recharge at the end of a busy day? My definition of a busy day is me coming back from university and feeling absolutely gone. So every time that happens, I come home, I eat a burger while watching a Korean variety show because I love Korean variety shows so much. I feel like they're just so interesting and everyone seems so happy to be there. You know what I mean? I feel like once I like something, I become really addicted to it. For example, I had a Subway addiction when I would get Subway every single week. And you know what I used to get? I used to get cheesy, what's it called? Philly steak, cheesy jacket potato. And I used to get a big tub of Ben and Jerry's, like the big one. That was so unhealthy. And I used to get that like every week, like twice a week. That is so bad. And now it's come to a point when I look at it, I feel like I'm going to be sick because the addiction was too much. What else have I been addicted to? Snickers. Snickers, the addiction was starting to creep on the flipping out, I can't speak. The addiction of Snickers was starting to creep up on me, but I ran away. No, I know what I was addicted to. Cake and custard. There used to be a shop where I used to get cake and custard every single time. The cake and custard man came to my house and he was like, "Oh, I already knew where you live because you ordered that much," something like that. My MBTI is INFJ. My ideal type for friendships is like E something. Any MBTI that starts with E or IS. And I feel like people who are extroverted, like, they get you out of your shell and like they care about you more. What is something that I think is totally underrated? Something that I think is totally underrated is doing your makeup at 3 a.m. What is one thing on your bucket list? One thing on my bucket list. Since I was a child, my heart has always been drawn to New York. I don't know why, but people have said that if your heart is drawn to a place, that means that you're supposed to be there. So my heart has always been drawn to New York. But now that I'm older, it's not drawn there anymore. I feel like it's because I've talked about it so much to the point where it's just, I'm not really that interested anymore. Now I think that Japan would be really nice. What do you like to listen to when you're in the car? I hate it when people play music when I'm with them, like in any environment, because it feels kind of awkward to me. It feels like I can't really enjoy your presence if you're playing music because it feels like another person is here. I feel like it's that serious, you know? Like the mood would change, you know what I mean? You wouldn't feel like you only with me, you'd feel like you would like another aura something. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like you guys really understand what I mean. Like, you feel like you're with a different vibe. I feel like the vibe completely changes if there's music. And plus, why wouldn't you want to just enjoy someone's presence and talk? Music is for when you're alone and you want to be all in your feels. But to be in your feels when someone else is in your presence, it's like saying, shut up, I don't want you there. That's my opinion. Do you have any morning or evening rituals? No, just like having a shower. I'm not really. Yeah, I just like having a shower. Straight thing in the morning, have a shower. I don't like when people like to mix their routines up, like, instead of waking up, brushing your teeth, having a shower, eating. I don't like when people don't brush their teeth, have a meal, go for a jog, walk the dog, come back, have a shower, and then brush the teeth. It's like, what? Like, I feel like things that are meant to be. I feel like this is just meant to be in life. Like, don't try and mix it up. Have a shower in the morning and then walk your dog. And bath the dog too, please. Anyways, I allergic to anything. Once I had mushrooms, raw mushrooms. The teacher was like, who wants to have raw mushrooms? I put my hand up and it tasted like pure rubber. I'm not even joking, it tasted so bad. Some other kid put the hand up too. She should have chose him. No offence. But I don't like to sacrifice other people. But in that case, okay, so those are all the facts about me. That was my final get to know me because I've deleted it so many times, but I'm not going to do it again because I actually look nice in this video and I feel nice. Alright, thank you so much for watching Get to Know Me. Right, if you guys have any recommendations, just let me know. Leah, bye.